Good afternoon. Welcome back to VVTV. I am, of course, Vivi, and this is going to be my fourth video of the year. When the year started, I was like, girl, you've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for years, and you have put it on the back burner for years. And so I started a couple months ago, and then I took a break. And then I came back, and they said with a YouTube channel, consistency is key. And I think really with everything, consistency is key. So with anything you're trying to accomplish, consistency is key. So, this fucking shirt, just, anyways. Yeah, so I have to do my video so that I can have 4 videos for the month of February, which is, once a week, which is part of my New Year's resolution to at least post a YouTube video once a week. So, once again, I should plan content and I should do a lot of bit more organized things, but because this video is kind of just like, I don't know, I was talking to one of my girls and she was like, well, you know that you're just going to have like content on YouTube, and whether or not you're successful or not, like when you have kids and grandkids, like they're going to be like, that was my grandmother, that was her crazy self. Or, if I have kids or when I have kids, it's like, oh, that was my mom. There she goes, just ranting on YouTube. And if there's something that I admire, like when I look at pictures of my mom when she was younger, it's like really cool. It's just like sometimes people forget that their parents are younger. And so they just like, oh my God, look at this is you here, this is you here, this is how you acted, look how you've changed. And if anything, if at the very least, it's just that, it's just me just kind of looking back at how I've like changed or how I've talked or just anything, just kind of like having it online and whatnot. A lot of people are scared of online, and I get it. I get it because people can be really mean, and like I'm just the type of person where it's like it doesn't make sense to be mean to other people. Maybe because that whether like I think like in general I'm like a good person. Am I perfect? No. Have I spazzed out? Yes. Have I cursed people out? Yes. Have I done the most sometimes? Yes. But like I feel like all across the board, I've always had like good intentions. I've always had integrity. I've always like, maybe I lashed out for, different reasons, but I've never like intentionally been mean to somebody. Like I could never see like somebody and just be mean, or whether or not I think something doesn't make sense on the internet or not. I wouldn't like go on somebody's page and be like, bitch, you ugly. Or, it's just like, what is wrong with people? So I understand because of that, a lot of people are scared to kind of like go online or just postings or start a YouTube channel or whatever. But this year, and I have talked to all my girls, the one word that I'm going to try to kind of like take away from this year alone is fearlessness. It's actually on my wall. It's like this big old thing. And I think that being fearless is something. It's hard. It's hard to be fearless. And like I'm a lot more fearless than a lot of people that I know. But there's a lot more other people that are a gazillion times more fearless than me. So it's like everybody's always like looking at like, damn, I wish I could even do that. And then it's like, shit, I wish I could be so bold that I would do that, And a lot of the reasons people don't do it is because of fear of failing, fear of trying something you love and failing, fear of people and their thoughts and things like that. So I'm working on this too. So I'm not here to like, I guess this YouTube video is, since I really don't have anything planned as far as content, I am just kind of talking. But as far as fearlessness goes, which is the word that I have put across for the year, that's what I'm really going to try to like aim towards. One of the things it's like, for instance, I'm a goofy person. I laugh at like almost everything. And then even when I want to cry, sometimes I laugh to keep from crying. Like that's my thing, right? So I've fallen in public. And I've done a lot of embarrassing things that people would literally be mortified. Like, oh my God, I can't believe like that happened to you. And me, it's just like everything that happens, like embarrassing or things that only happen to me in a weird way, it gets me like, kind of like gives me like, okay, well, if I survived that and that wasn't nothing, then I can go this and that and kind of just keep going. And if you fail, you fail. Um, and if you don't, then, you know, whatever. But life is, I know, I understand life is not really that cut and dry. But if there's anything this video does for like any person that watched it, is just kind of like try to have confidence in yourself and try to say that nobody is better than you, and you can try and you can fail and you can try again and you can fail, and only you will determine what's your best lane and whatnot. And life is very fickle, it's very crazy. You never know, you never know how it's gonna end. So just fucking, if you really want to do something or you really want to try it out, try it. You know, I've taken improv classes, which were amazing. And a lot of people in my improv class are scared of public speaking. And yet they were there in improv doing like the most craziest things. And they pushed themselves out of their comfort zone. This year, I do want to like push myself a little bit more out of my comfort zone. I'm different from a lot of YouTube people, I guess, because they say that a lot of YouTube personalities are more introverted. And then when they get in front of a screen, they're more like, you know, more extroverted or whatnot because they feel kind of safe. And me, it's kind of like, I don't know, what you see is what you get. Like if you see me on TV or YouTube and you see me in the street, I'm pretty much the same person, except sometimes I am wearing makeup and wigs and lashes, and other times I have no makeup, joggers, and Uggs, like all over the place. So that is that. Speaking of makeup, I got these new eyelashes from Allure or whatnot. So I feel like they kind of make my eyes look like a little bit like slanted, which I kind of like. It's just a different look. So I don't know, if you like it, comment. If there's other like eyelashes you recommend, comment, because I have right now I've just been a fan of the Ardell Wispies, and so they've been my go-to. So I've been like sticking to that, and it's like I'm that type of person. Like if I love it, I stick it to it, and like but I liked, you know, let me kind of venture out into different foundations, different eyelashes, and everything else I kind of like venture out into. But those, if I like it, maybe because if I'm not too familiar with it, I think. I just started putting eyelashes on like, I don't know, like 6 months ago in my whole life. So I was really uncomfortable putting them on, but now I'm kind of getting better. And I don't know why I had so much anxiety putting it on. I think it's because like I'm all over the place and the eyelash fall off. But if the eyelash falls off, I have real eyelashes. It's not like, you know, it's like, okay, they're just not as long. Like, who cares? So if anyone has like any recommendations of eyelashes that like you love, 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 definitely leave a comment below. Also, this is my newest collection, added wig to the collection. It is teal. I wonder if you can kind of see. I have like little light here, but it's teal and black. And of course, I got it from Sam's Beauty, because you guys know that that's my spot. So they opened up a warehouse here in Chicago. What's more, it's suburbs like Melrose Park. But I went there the other day and I was like, look, I don't even have the money to be here right now. But like the last wig on my last video that, you know, if anybody's seen, it only had like 3 views. So those 3 people that see my last video, I got that there, and then this as well. So this is my newest wig to the collection. I like it. It's blue and black, and I think that I'm gonna stay with black hair, like my hair personally. So it's just gonna, whenever I get the urge to have lighter hair or different color hair, I'm just gonna throw on a wig. And I'm fearless in the sense where I put on a wig, and a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people are not like big on wigs, and that's good. I mean, that's fine too. I've been wearing wigs since I was like 16 years old. I don't know what was my fascination, and I think it's because I just like switching up my appearance. Like, not even to make it better or worse, just to look different. I was big on looking different. You know, one day I want to look this way, one day I look the other way. Put full face of makeup on. One day eyelashes, blush, the whole works, and the next day nothing. Nothing at all. I mean, and I walk out the house like that. I go to work like that. So I mean, you can see, I mean, some of my videos don't have makeup on. I mean, it is what it is. So that is that. What else? What else should I talk about since I am a hot mess today? Um, let's see. Let's see. Pretty much that's about it. I'm just checking in, really. I think one of the things that I need to start doing with my YouTube channel is to be organized in my content. And because I'm kind of like all over the place, I need to kind of have like some organization and be like, oh, today I'm going to talk about this. And today I have so much things to talk about, but sometimes I get so blank and then I don't record a video. And then I'm like, oh, because I didn't have anything to talk about and whatever. And then 6 months go on and then shit, another year of not having videos. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to check in every week. Sometimes you're going to see me looking like this, looking like, you know, this. And then sometimes you're going to see me looking crazy, waking up or just checking in, because it's kind of nice to have like a little bit like videos that are online. So no matter what happens, you can go online and look at just videos of your progress or videos of whatever. Speaking of progress, I told you guys last week for the 3 viewers that seen my YouTube video. Thank you guys. Y'all remember. I love you. I love you. But for those that seen my last video, I had mentioned that I lost 12 pounds. I was drinking and eating from Wednesday all the way until probably tomorrow. Like, let's be honest. So I probably gained a good amount back. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't even want to step on the scale. But back on Monday, I am going to really, really push hard for this. Just eating good, and I cut out sugars and stuff, and I'm not crazy about sugars like that, but I bring them back into my diet this past week and a half. But starting Monday, which I'm known for starting Monday, like I think you guys know because I say this Monday and last Monday and whatnot. But I did feel good that I actually lost 12 pounds healthily, no pills, no nothing, just eating good and working out. I'm scared of pills, so like fat burners and things like that. I'm scared of a lot. You know, for me being fearless, kind of, I'm fearless in one sense and super like paranoid in other things, and like I don't like any of that stuff. And I'm scared it could like increase your heart rate, and like next thing like I just try to do a healthy lifestyle. I don't know if the future, you know, if I get like big in the future, if that like state of mind changes. But for right now, like my goal is to really, really hard, like try hard. But it is harder as you get older because, you know, I ain't 21 no more. 22. Not really, not at all, but whatever. So yeah, as you get older, your metabolism changes, and so I can't allow that to be a thing. So I have to like really push for it. So I'll check back in next week and kind of let you guys know how the diet is progressing and how I'm doing. I'm gonna stick to Whole30 thoughts, but not be on a diet, like not be on like a strict diet. I'm just gonna really cut out things without like, oh no, I can't have that, I can't have that. No, but if you're really fucking hungry, have whatever you want to have. But like, just be conscious that sometimes it's not hunger, it's just being bored, and that sometimes that's my thing. Or like when I binge watch, I want to have like something eating while I'm binge watching. I'm like, oh, let's eat some more. Let's eat some more, without realizing that you're just like doing the most. So so that's that. And what else? I feel like there's something else I want to share, and I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, I am throwing a pop-up shop for all of my ladies. So this is probably gonna run a little longer, but so I took a class last year. It was a business entrepreneurship class, and I really enjoyed it. Like I didn't even know what my intentions were with taking the class, but I know one thing. I know that I've been at my job for 11 years, and I can't see myself like if this job ends in any way, shape, or form, I can't see myself working for someone else. I mean, like if worst comes to worst, I will have to, obviously, because I have bills, a mortgage, and all types of shit going on. But so that kind of mindset like intrigued me to take the class. Like, plus, like if anybody knows me, which a lot of my followers are my friends, some are not. But if anybody knows me, they know that I've worked my ass off since I was 21 years old. Maybe even 20. I was in the clubs working bottle service, waitressing, not model, yeah, promo models, just kind of like liquor models, uh, passing out alcohol, just like I was a big promo girl, bottle girl, and waitress girl. And because I was a hustler, like that's just what I like knew I wanted a good amount of money. I enjoyed people, like genuinely enjoyed people. And I was like, I'm young. I was living in Miami at the time, so I kind of got linked into that kind of life. And it was mainly because when I was 21 and I was in college, there was this guy who was like doing Zippos, like he was like, oh, and he was promoting for a company, and then I was like, what do you guys do? And he was like, oh, we work for this company, but I was like, how much you guys make? He was like, we make like 18, 19 an hour. I was like, okay, well, sign me up. I can do whatever you're doing for 18, 19 an hour. And I ended up working for them, which it put me in a lot of the clubs in the Miami scene. And so because I was already working with that company, there was people, they needed a waitress, and they're like, hey, like, do you know anybody? I was like, I don't know. I can be a waitress. Like, like, what do I need to do? So I started like working as a waitress in Miami, making really, really, really good money. And like I moved to Chicago. Well, I'm from Chicago, Miami, and then moved back to Chicago. Then as soon as I came back, boom, my full-time job, and then hustle. Waitress, bottle server, waitress, bottle server. Stacking up money, just going on vacations and just kind of like enjoying my life. But I didn't slow down. I was always like, I can't make it because I'm working. My weekends are always booked because I'm working, and then I sleep till like 6 p.m. And I realized as much as I enjoyed working the nightlife, it was time for me to kind of like let the nightlife go. So it's just been a couple of months since I officially let like waitressing and all that stuff go. And I decided with the time that I have left, do things that I kind of like really enjoy. So I have a degree in broadcast communications, even though I don't have a career in that. So I've always liked broadcasting and things like that. So hey, that's one thing I enjoy. I also like after taking this like business class, I realized stop working so hard and start working smarter. Like start finding ways to make money, but like have a sense of like end goal or happiness behind it. And so after taking this class, I realized that like business owners and entrepreneurs, they are so brave. I mean, you're brave to wake up and go to work every morning anyway. Like that's you're brave because there's a lot of people who don't. So hardworking women, hardworking men, you guys are brave. Now to go out in your own lane and start your own business and not know if you're going to succeed or fail and have bills to pay and just kind of go out on faith and kind of just go out on your passion and what you love, like that shit is scary as fuck to me. Excuse my French. But that shit is scary. So when I see people that do that, and since we're talking about like fearlessness or whatnot, when I admire. I really do admire people who go out on a limb, and it's hard, and a lot of times there's a lot of shit that they go through. A lot of like people like they go through depression, just a lot of shit because they're really trying to make their shit work, their business work, whatever their business is. So after taking that class, I was given an opportunity to use the space, and so I decided to start promoting businesses and entrepreneurs because I feel like it takes a lot to do that. It takes a lot to open your own business. It takes a lot to even have a side hustle where when you come out of work, you want to do things so that you can make extra money on the side, seeing things that you enjoy. So last month I threw my first pop-up shop and it went really well. All the vendors, they just had a really good time. A lot of them did a lot of networking and made money. So this is my second pop-up shop, and I have a lot of vendors that I'm really proud of, and I hope that they're going to make really good connections, really good money, and just I'm really going to try to put my best foot forward and promote for my pop-up shop, because I feel like I am excited for people who go out on a limb and are doing it, you know, and are trying, and are like really, since fearless is my word of 2020, I am proud, and I am supporting those people who are in a sense fearless, because going out there and promoting your product, whatever it is fearless, because you can get turned down at all costs. So I'm going to promote it, and it's going to be complimentary wine. I know there's some viewers of my YouTube channel that are not in Chicago, but if you are in Chicago, it's going to be March 21st on 2020, of course, and it's going to be providing wine. We're going to have raffles, we're going to have blowouts, we're going to have women just doing their best and putting their best foot forward and promoting their businesses. And of course, I'm going to be the host because I'm doing this, because I truly believe that it takes bravery and courage to step out on a limb and start your own business. So whether you do it full-time or part-time, it takes a lot of courage. And this is in no way, shape, or form downing men. I am just doing it for women. My last one was co-ed and things like that, but this one is just a women's appreciation, business owners pop-up shop. So if anybody wants to have more information on the pop-up shop, it will be March 21st, 3633 West Fullerton. I hope to see all you guys there, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. I would really, really like to see just people there supporting the cause. And yeah, it's gonna be free wine for my ladies, and anyone who gets a blowout gets complimentary mimosas, and it will all be provided by me. And yeah, so come by, support, and tell your friends and your family, and make it a day. It's a Saturday afternoon. There's gonna be music. It's just gonna be a fun time. So if you guys are not busy, definitely come by and support. So yeah, that was one of the things that I needed to say. Anywho, thank you guys for watching my 22 minutes of VV TV, essentially, and love you guys. And once again, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for following me, and I promise you will have more content soon enough. Love you guys. Bye.